Hello everyone, this is Charles Folkhart, and I welcome you all. Hey, I wanted to give my take on what happened here with Clinton, and what I don't think a lot of people get it yet. In fact, I'm quite sure they don't. The money, our money's going to fail, folks. Okay, this stuff that everybody thinks is money. Yeah, and I misspoke. This is not money, folks. This is fiat currency, and it's on its way to zero. And the large population in the world is saying no to the Federal Reserve, the chosen one's fiat currency that they issue out in the form of a loan, a note. If you look on your quote money, you'll see it's a note. It's a note. Right there, baby. Note. Federal Reserve note. And a note is what? A note is a promise to pay. What is the government going to pay you? They're going to pay you with more notes. That's why they're creating them out of zero. Anyway, these people, the chosen ones, they know that the economy, and first of all, our money is going to collapse to zero. It's already collapsing. And our economy is already collapsing. This isn't going to be a one-time big old that may happen. Something big may happen to make it obvious to everyone. But our money is failing and our economy is collapsing. They're keeping it up by printing and manipulating the market. I don't want to go into all the details here. I don't have time, but I just want to give you my take on what's coming. The powers that be know the economy is going to crash. If I know it, they know it. They're a lot smarter in many ways than I. At least they have inside information. And they're the ones causing it, so they know. All right? If a few of us know what's going on, these people know what's going on. Now, it's so late in the game. It's so beyond repair, and they know it's going to collapse. They want Clinton in as the president when it happens. So that's why they didn't care. They don't care anymore about appearances. There's on the lower level, from my experience, and I've got quite a bit of it, I'm not, it's cost me quite a bit to get the experience I have. But at the lower county level, in the 1990s, there was no rule of law. They don't care about justice. When I went up a level to the state level, a woman named Roth, Roth, for those who with ears to hear and eyes to see, you'll know what that means. She worked for my ex-wife for free. And she wanted me to commute, get this folks, from Eureka, California to the Bay Area to get a job. You know, along that, she said that was very common. Long commutes are very common. As she sits there in her big house that she gets paid for off of our money, she wanted me to commute from Eureka to the Bay Area, or at least to Santa Rosa. You know how long the commute is one way, folks? 5 hours. That's like let them eat cake. So at the state level and on the appeals, there's no rule of law. I went to the federal court. There's no rule of law at the federal court level. Their opinions were ridiculous. I mean, I can't believe that they actually think people are going to believe what they say. But and then I went to the federal level, federal bankruptcy level. And when I went to the federal bankruptcy level, I got the same thing. I have never, this is what the judge says, and his name was Alan Jaroslavsky, one of the chosen ones. He said that in the 12 years I've been on the bench, I have never given a man back his business over the objection of his ex-wife. Now you think about that for a minute. He was able to take away everything that I earned for myself and my family. He was able to take it away just like that. And he said, I've been doing this for 12 years, and he's been on the bench ever since. He's still there, folks. The judge at the lower court ruling, and I document all this in my book here, Deadbeat Dad. And I'm not trying to sell a book. You people don't care what happened to me. We don't care what happens to each other until it happens to us. Well, guess what? We're getting to that point now where what's going to happen is going to happen to everyone. But back to the judge at the lower court. You know what he told me? He told me first, you're the best pro se litigant I've had in my courtroom in the 27 years I've been on the bench. Now, do you think that made any difference? That I actually knew what I was talking about and I knew the law? Didn't matter. He said, I don't give reasons, I give rulings. I don't have to give you a reason. And it's not based on he doesn't want to give you a reason because it's not based on the law. He's just doing what he wants to do. And it was that way in my divorce. It was that way in my lawsuit against the family that was slandering me. If you're not one of the protected class, if you're a white Anglo Saxon male, a WASP, a term we don't hear anymore, you're going to lose. And so there's a war going on against white males and the white race in particular. And most white Americans don't have a clue. Don't have a clue. The economy is going to collapse. They don't have a clue. In fact, they don't want to know. I just quit wasting my time trying to inform people. They don't want to know. And so what's just happened is they shoved Hillary Clinton. They're going to shove Hillary Clinton down our throats, whether we like it or not. I predict that she will be the next president of the United States. There's no way they're going to let Trump in, people. Okay? No way. Things are going to get so bad, and there's so much that these people want to do that there's no way that Trump's going to make it. And what happened with the FBI and Comey, he comes right out and says she's guilty as hell, but guess what? We're going to let her go. We're going to let her go. And that's what's coming, folks. And the reason is because they know what's coming, and they want Hillary in. And they're going to get Hillary in. They don't care anymore about appearances. It's too late for that. All righty? And it's too late for a lot of you people that have your head. Are you listening? You have your head up your posteriors. And I could show you the evidence that convinces me that that's the case. But, I'm not here to convince anybody. I don't care what you believe. You're going to get what's due. You know why I know they're going to take everything away from everybody? Because they did it to me. And that's what they want to do to everybody. But once they get you in a person like me in the system, they take everything that they can and they enjoy doing it. There's no such thing as justice. There's just us. Yes, just us. And that doesn't include you. And what's coming to this country, because all the fiat currencies in the world, and that's the first time in world history that every currency in the world is fiat. What that means is it's created by the government out of thin air. Its intrinsic value is eventually zero. And we're headed to that point. And they know it. These people are not stupid. Even Greenspan's come out and saying we need to go back to the gold standard. Can you believe that stuff? And Bernanke's on there with Ron Paul saying, no, gold's not money. Hey, gold is monetary money, has been money for thousands of years, and we're going back to that. And they know it. I'm just going to end it there. They're going to shove Hillary Clinton down our throat. I believe she will be the next president, and when she gets in, things are going to be so chaotic here, and I believe the civil war between blacks and whites has begun. It's begun. And a lot of liberals don't understand about the race, how they've been brainwashed and hoodwinked. And I have to end here. I'm running low on hard disk space. I got an old computer, but I wanted to tell you we're headed for a reset to reality. There's going to be a reset to reality, and all these people that have this illusionary view of the world, they think the world is a certain way, about 9/11, about the war.